Port Royal, you're the same. You have a storm just to your north and west, the one that's starting to impact Fort Campbell, but at least the threat for a tornado has passed you by to the south. It's still right around Huntsville, though. Over toward Pleasant View, you have some very heavy rain. Henrietta and Cheap Hill and Southside, those are the areas, Thomasville as well, that I happen to be most concerned about. Bethel, right now. If you're not there already, you are, but if you're not there already, turn up that television set loudly and take the family and get safe. But it doesn't happen often. It does happen once in a while, and so you just drop what you're doing. And even in Bellsburg and Staten, especially Bellsburg and perhaps Ashland City. We'll see how this goes. If you zoom out, you can see the domain of that tornado warning, and notice how it just stops to the north of Ashland City. So here it is as I draw and outline that box, and it's running through here with the most dangerous part of the storm, the greatest potential for anything that extends between the ground in the southwestern area. Lightning is a tremendous problem with these storms. That's east to the east. All the flashes for the last 20 minutes are flashing on the screen there. So extremely electric storms. Just to remind you, if you're not in the for tornado, you need to be away from window. Can't hop, shower to reduce some dishes because we all water, conduct electricity. So that could be very dangerous. Being away from windows off the cord phone. A cell phone is okay to be without a home phone is just fine as well. With the cord, anything hooked up to the wiring at the outside of the house took a strike. That the awful was conducted through the rest of the year. So we'll do a storm track further south again. The move continues about south-southeast at about 25. And so in this general direction, and we'll call out some potentially in Neptune. If there is a tornado to develop at 8:11, be in your area. Air potentially at 8:15, Beach Grove and Lockersville. Cheap Hill at 8:16, so we just called Hill a short time ago. Chapmansboro, mixed as well at 8:19. Bellsburg. So now we're talking about Cheatham County, just to the west of Ashland City or around that, and that's at 8:23. Potentially Ashland City itself. So you're definitely getting bad weather with this. We're just not sure whether the greatest threat rotation storm will move over you, but nevertheless, I'm sure you'll be in that Germantown at 8:33 in Cheatham County, late 8:34 the 8:35, and that's all the towns that we have on this. So I'm going to pull up track and just zoom out. Once again, toss things over to Lisa.
And of course, a little earlier we did have a touchdown, and we have sort of a graphic that can give you an idea of where that happened. And that was Weather Spotter that was over in Todd County that saw that touchdown. That was 180.848. So that's the problem area there where we the report of a touchdown. That storm has continued.
Day 3 of tornadoes.
Right now.
And this is supposed to be it.
Looking at here is the big view, and we can see, of course, where we had the storm creeping down. We a little earlier had the tornado for Davidson County, not in right now, but you can still see some very heavy downpours on the north side of town right now. That is heading towards Avondale, very, very short. Now, scooting a little bit past this, of course, taking it over into Montgomery, where we still have the tornado warning that has been issued, and this is what we call our warning ring, and it just a clear marker indicates where we could be seeing some rotation, and that's near the Henrietta area. Also, some
good Lord, look at them trees.
Looking at here for that circle to be near.
I'm gonna open this door up.
One of those, and Leo Baker Road as well. So those some of the areas.
I'm not opening this door all the way.
Very hot right now, and we want to pull one out just a little bit, and
oh hell yet.
Going on here. Shut a second, and
oh hell is.
He's going just sort of calculate the radar and just how intense it is. Now, a thunderstorm warning has been issued, and that just long wire a second ago. That severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Montgomery County is 8:48. So now that warning has been extended for eastern Montgomery. This time, though, a severe thunderstorm warning continues to travel to the south at about 20 miles per hour. So we have a lot of things going on. In order for it to be a severe thunderstorm, there is the potential for hail, or also even some large or damaging winds, I should say. And we're seeing a little bit of a representation for your weather button where we could see some problems. And one of the things here, 2-inch size near Thomasville, near Henrietta as well. Dave?
Lisa, currently we have Jennifer Johnson on the phone in northern sections of Dixon. She left the station a short time ago. Jeff, what are you seeing up there in Davidson County?
Well, Dan, I actually called Super because I was scared driving. I was afraid the interstate, the house has been so thick here. He told me this artist that there was no rain coming down, and he saw this big dark cloud next to a bright sky, and there's simply no rain coming down at all. So it's a really eerie. Anything that I would, of course, I don't have the strength to I don't see where I was starting to funnel fly, but I've been running on back roads as quickly as possible. So I'm in North Davidson County. What's that area looking like?
Right now, it looks like just some light to moderate rain. The main bulk of the storm is just west. Now, Jennifer, as you've been at home, just any wind at all, even though you said there hasn't been much way of rain, any wind, any blowing?
Yeah, there's been quite a bit. You know, it's almost like you feel like you're the eye of the storm. When I look to the west for exactly what you're talking about, there are these huge, thick clouds that look like, you know, if you were in a plane, they would cause a lot of turbulence. And I think, you know, given the, so I should say the roadside